Members of the Trump administration and Trump family have found a new way to try to get people to stop talking about Jeffrey Epstein. And it is, if you try to link me to Jeffrey Epstein, I'm literally going to sue you for $1 billion. That is the threat that Hunter Biden recently received, and it is a threat that, according to recent reports, other outlets and individuals, including the Daily Beast and James Carville, have also received from the lawyers of First Lady Melania Trump. Melania is telling these people through her lawyers, if you try to connect me to Epstein in any way, I'm going to sue you for $1 billion. $1 billion. And even though Republicans love to tell us that Hunter Biden's the biggest criminal ever and pulled off all these massive scams, he doesn't have $1 billion. So I don't know what you think you're going to get out of him, Melania, but whatever. And for the record, Hunter Biden is not afraid of this. Here is why this is even happening to begin with. You had author Michael Wolff, who happens to be Donald Trump's most hated author. He came out recently and suggested that through various kind of tenuous connections here and there, Melania Trump may have met Donald through Epstein, which is not even technically exactly what Michael Wolff said. Wolff actually said, like, it was this person that was connected to this person that was connected to Epstein, but the original person was connected to Melania. So it was like a whole chain of events, and honestly, none of it even matters. It wasn't even worth saying. Because one, you can't prove any of that is even true, but two, even if it is true, it still doesn't even matter. Like, that doesn't change anything about any of the stories. It's not even that salacious. So I don't understand why this was even something that was said. Again, especially because you cannot prove it with any evidence that we have available. So I do think, I will agree that this was, a careless statement to make. But then others, of course, started talking about it, and that's when they got the letters from Melania's lawyers, and Daily Beast, James Carville, deleted their stuff about it. Hunter Biden says, I'm not backing down. But again, there's no evidence, that I've seen that is available that would back this up. And again, even if there were evidence, even if it is true, if Melania met Trump through a connection of Epstein, that's not necessarily like, oh my God, she was involved in Epstein. Like, no, that's not even what that is. So again, it's not a story. But here's the funny part. Because Melania's lawyers are now threatening to sue these people, now it is a story. It's something that most people didn't even notice happened or was talked about. But now that this story about the lawsuits is, kind of snowballing, now people are like, wait a minute, hold up, what the hell? So, by threatening these people to try to get them to shut up, what Melania and her legal team ended up doing was actually amplifying the story themselves. They made their own situation 1,000 times worse than it would have been if they had literally just done nothing. But they want silence. They don't want Epstein mentioned with the name Trump in any way, shape, or form. And every time they try to do that, every time they try to silence people, whether it's Melania through her lawyers or Trump or whatever, it always makes the scandal that much worse. It re-amplifies it, it puts it back out into the headlines, and has the exact opposite effect of what they had initially intended. So great job there, Melania. You wanted people to shut up about it, and by asking them to shut up, you only ended up getting more people talking about it. Brilliant move. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.